Guys! Hey! We're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, these boys got into the game in a hurry. We have physical Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku, and then we're also going to have the STR Kid Buu. I'm going to focus on Goku first, just because I think people are more excited for him. I mean, he's a ridiculously popular character, obviously. Now, what we want to use here is actually MAJIN power. So that's exactly what your boy is going to be doing here. I'm just going to run double Buuhan. I feel like, you know, if you've got Buuhan, which a lot of people probably don't, he's probably going to be pretty much the best bet. So specifically, MAJIN power is a weakness for Goku. And then we come down here, and it's basically any villain version, right? So Goku has 80% damage reduction against any superclass character. So all we have to do here is just use villain MAJIN power characters. So if we go ahead and jump over here, MAJIN power, and then villain, this is the roster that we have access to. So, you know, there are quite a few characters we could use who could be effective here. The roster is not the craziest ever or the deepest ever. So I just don't think that this Goku's stats as an EZA boss are going to be the craziest. I think having a lot of these characters... I should actually probably get Evil Buu in there, huh? Let me get rid of... I'm going to get rid of LR Super Buu. And I'm going to get Skinny Buu in. Yeah. Honestly, we could probably try and get rid of her. And then I'm going to bring in Fat Buu. Yeah, there we go. Now that I'm kind of like sitting here... Because I was just kind of like, you know, I was asleep. We got another 10th anniversary trailer. You know, we get the data download, stuff like that, kind of like covering all this, grinding the EZAs as well. So let's go ahead and jump in just like this. Should be pretty easy. We'll go ahead and take this down. We'll go into the Goku showcase, and then we'll do, you know, Kid Buu and his showcases. It's definitely pretty exciting. It does seem as though these characters are kind of like a stronger level of power. Now that we see these EZAs, Kid Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I think it's now definitely in play to say that Daima Goku is a little under-tuned. I think so. I'm not sure what they should have done for him exactly to make him a bit better. People, you know, are big on damage. Oh, damage. But, like, I mean, he is pretty strong defensively. I don't know. Maybe just give him, like, another 20% damage reduction. So at turn 1... he could have 70% damage reduction, and then the rest of the fight he has 50%. I guess that's what they could have done with Daima Goku, I think, to kind of like balance things out a bit, to make him a little bit stronger. Daima Goku can do some pretty good damage towards the end of the fight. I think the thing about Daima Goku, though, is that, like, oh, whoops. Look at me. We're not even seeing Kid Buu doing all of his attacks, man. My Kid Buu obviously is not EZA'd yet. Can we come back on screen, please? Thank you. Yeah, my Kid Buu is not EZA'd yet. So, I mean, obviously for me, I just want to get the Goku video out first. But for most players, you should just grind the Kid Buu EZA, get him EZA'd, and then do Super Saiyan 3 Goku with Kid Buu, since Kid Buu crushes it, right? But, again, I do want to do this one first. I do think that a lot of these characters, by the way, like, are not characters that are going to be super hard to have. Like, the Kid Buu EZA wants you to use pure Saiyans. So it's like yeah, pure Saiyans is not gonna be difficult to use, right? Like it'll be easy to run a pure Saiyan lineup out there, and for, you know, free-to-play players to be able to win. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku one, I don't think is gonna be difficult necessarily either. But, you know, if you get that Kid Buu done first, you're gonna be in a pretty good spot. Now here's one kind of unfortunate thing. Kid Buu is actually not power absorption. And I think he should be too, by the way. But him not being power absorption will prevent us from being able to use Buuhan's domain right away, right? Which does kind of suck. And I just think that all the Majin Buus should just be on power absorption. I don't really see a great argument against it, right? Like them being on power absorption. I don't think so. By the way, that Evil Buu is probably going to be one of our better bets in here. Because remember, I mean, he's going to, you know, guaranteed double super, guaranteed crit. Buuhan basically has guaranteed crits as well, though, which is good. So, I mean, if we're doing guaranteed crits, the damage will be crazy. Yeah, because once Kid Buu is EZA'd, I mean, these are going to be, like, one-hitter quitters, basically, on this Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Probably for, like, hundreds of stages, too. Right? Like, you could probably get super deep in this EZA. I haven't really landed, too, on what builds exactly I'm going to go with for the two characters. I do kind of like... So, remember, these guys are now, like... essentially red zone meta characters. Like we're now getting into characters EZing who we were using in red zone content. Like when they first came out. So my Goku is built full dodge. I think they did a pretty good job of his base form is really quite tanky. So I think he should be able to handle business effectively, even if, like, for whatever reason you're not able to transform. The thing about it, though, is I remember back, like, I was talking about it with Goresh when this Super Saiyan 3 Goku first came out, which was, he already does everything. Dodge is not really going to hurt. But now, especially once you transform, he does he has a million additionals, he's got a million chance to crit, and he's got dodge. He truly does have everything built in. So I'm not really too sure. I think I probably want to stay mostly dodge, just kind of... because his damage is already going to be ridiculously impressive. I don't need to really help that. I think kind of like just giving him a little bit more defense, which would more so protect his base form a little bit. I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku, probably for I mean, I gotta imagine he's going to be okay for a good part of 2025, right? We could see major 10th anniversary power creep, but you gotta understand, I mean, there is levels to this. Right? Like, if they make it to where Super Saiyan 3 Goku himself is not able to handle business, I mean, you, like, dude, like, then that means nobody can, right? Like, it's going to be one of those things. So, it's like, when he's transformed into Super Saiyan 3, I assume outside of maybe, like, you know, the final phase of a fight or something like that, like, let's just say... Supreme Magnificent Battle Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or something like that, and we get to the end and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can wallop him or something like that, right? But it's just gonna be something like that. Like, I think that guy in Super Saiyan 3, you know, him, Kid Buu, Glorio, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks as well, by the way, I don't think these guys are gonna just get wiped away by power creep. I mean, we'll see what's gonna happen, but, you know, characters who would really struggle would be, you know, things like Roshi, Tech Vegeta, like kind of like this a little bit of a level down. Like, those are the characters who kind of, you know, could become very spooky. I mean, AGL Vegeta, right? But the thing about AGL Vegeta, that, you know, he's Rainbow Orb changing with basically 50% dodge, 50% damage reduction. You know, not the worst toolkit of all time, even if he does have a pretty horribly designed kit. And then obviously Super Buu is able to go crazy. I mean, dude, Kid Buu is going to be great too, man, because Demonic Power is going to be one of the major categories that's probably going to run 2025 as well, because of Daima. And they're just going to keep adding to Demonic Power. And, like, Kid Buu is now, like, one of these Demonic Power superstars, and he's a BBB, Big Bad Bosses, man. So we got another one of these boys out there, and we are going to be looking good to go. So, like, people, and these are EZAs. I mean, Kid Buu is, you know, great for us that run villains a lot. But physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I know, is the one people really wanted. And it seems like he seems pretty good. Like, I would imagine he's going to be way better on his EZA than he was in base. I think, because, again, you know, people love that Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I mean, we don't have to rehash it for the 5 millionth time, I suppose. But people love that Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but he was a fucking fish, dude. I don't give a shit what anyone says. He was a fucking fish out there, man, in Red Zone content. I don't foresee this guy being a fish in Super Saiyan 3 mode. Unless they go... Because I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu are going to be good against Max Buff's Burst Mode Kid Buu. I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know. Now I wonder, like, damn, should I be, like, really thinking about, like, Max Buff's Kid Buu? Like, should I really be evaluating characters off of this? I don't know. Chat, man. I don't know. Maybe. Because, I mean, we know, you know, the actual, like, anniversary headliners, they're going to be the best units in the game, like, always. Like, every single year for the last 50 years, right? Alright, Buu, yep. Doing that, perfect, yeah. This guy is a great EZA grinding character, huh? Crit, 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 super, 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 crit, super, crit, super. That's that good shit we like there. Yes, sir. There we go. Beautiful. Listen, we love crit super, crit super, crit super, crit super. That's a dub. That is a W. Hell yeah, dude. All right, so there we go. We did the EZA here. I'm going to jump into the Goku showcase first. Then we'll circle back around and we'll grind up Kid Buu, right? So next video we're going to do is going to be the 200% for physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He does legitimately seem like one of the best characters in the game. Unlike Tech Vegeta and in Super Saiyan 3 Goku, where their base forms suck ass, I think that this guy's base form is actually going to be very competitive. So I think we should be looking pretty good. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.